Okay, so I'm all done in Flagstaff. I was able to get some items at Best Buy and Home Depot. I also got a hold of my dad, and he has plans for the rest of the day, so I won't see him until tomorrow. At Best Buy, I got a pretty good deal on a little smart TV. It's I think it's like a 32-inch smart TV. It was only like $68. That's enough for the little room that we stay in when we go to visit. We're only there, every other month or something. And like I said, once we're done watching it this week, we'll take it over to the other house and set it up there. And then we'll bring a bigger one if needed the next time we come out. I also brought a box of DVDs and a DVD player that I had in the garage, so that has a lot of good stuff to watch. We'll leave that at the other house as well. And then I got an HD TV antenna, so I'm gonna test that out over at my mom's just to see how that works, because really the only thing we really had the cable for was for local news. And if this little antenna works the way it should, we'll have local news there. Since I forgot the one from Phoenix that I was supposed to bring. So altogether about $90 at Best Buy. And then at Home Depot, I was able to get 5 bags of concrete, some U-bolts with nuts and washers, a mixing bin. It's a little plastic mixing bin, some gloves, and a diamond tip blade for the saw. We're going to be cutting some material here on the Hopi side, so that'll take care of that. So I need to stop in Winslow at the Safeway, pick up some grub, and then I know at Safeway they're having a sale on their Gatorade, and we'll probably get some soda, some water maybe, but definitely something, maybe some steaks or something. And then sticking with tradition, every time we're passing through going home, we pick something up at Alfonso's in Winslow. So the missus is on the mesa today. They're all up there gathering, eating, enjoying the activities, and so I'll just grab her a plate, grab my mom a plate, grab me a plate, top off my gas, and then head home to Hopi Land. So I'm just a little above empty. I started with I think half a tank in Phoenix. I didn't put in any gas all along the way. The only thing I didn't get are paper towels for my windshield. And I thought about getting an oil change kit for the UTV, but I didn't get around to that, so maybe I might order something online. I think I have an extra bottle of oil and an extra filter there in Palaka, but I'm not 100% sure. And the last time I got the kit over there and on the west side at the I forgot the name of the shop. They sell UTVs, ATVs, golf carts, and trailers. The last time I got a Polaris oil change kit, tune-up kit, it must have been an old oil filter, because even though I tightened that sucker up, the oil was still leaking from that seal, and so it must have been like an old, worn out, stiff seal. So I ended up having to get a couple different, filters from, I think, O'Reilly's, and I took those home and those worked. So I'm kind of wary about going back to the Polaris store and getting one of those oil change kits there when I could just buy them individually from O'Reilly's. I know there's a lot of other stuff I need to do out there. A bunch of tumbleweeds and bullheads. And I'm not sure the corn harvest is complete, so I'll help out with that today. But that's what is going on right now. How's everyone doing today? Any plans for the day, the weekend? We got 3 days off, so, and the weather is nice up here. Some good food up on the mesa. Get to see my dad tomorrow. See my mom today. And that's really, I mean, spending time with your parents is priceless. So that's what I'll get to do today. And then I don't know if we're going to get some moisture on the way home. It looks like it might be sprinkling over there towards Winslow. So that means the cement may not be safe. I thought about putting it in here in the front. I might end up putting a couple bags up here just to be safe, because it looks like there's some rainfall up ahead. I have a tarp, but it's covering the mattress. Got somebody from Washington in front of us, Washington State. It's a pretty long haul. That's a Volvo. What is that? A Volvo 850. Those things can run forever, man. So yeah, just a big hello to RV Living with the Geezer, Wo Nelly, Navajo Urban Deschini, Drifting Dreamers 5, Country Road Cure, what's going on, Wyatt and crew, and all of my other followers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and send me some comments. See what you're up to. We got the Tuanima foot race going on tomorrow, so I'm sure there's a lot of folks headed out. I believe the cultural center the hotel there is back up and open to the public, so they'll hopefully get a lot of business there, and the cafe. Like I said, we got the activities going on in the village, and there were some people I met with yesterday that were coming out for the race, but I think they were mostly to sell some art. I know the gentleman that was, I got a couple of his pieces of art yesterday. He's the one that drew the, I guess it's this year's image that's going to be used for the shirts and any kind of publicity. So I thought about getting one of those prints, but I'm more, if I'm gonna buy something, I'd rather get something like maybe I'll show you some images of the ones that I purchased. There are some Kachinas, and the one that he was trying to sell me was it just didn't fit my taste. If I'm gonna get something that's semi-modern, I'm gonna go with something that resembles the Neiman art from the what are they called? The Neiman Art Gallery in Santa Fe. The Nampeo descendants, the gentleman, the grandson of Nampeo. I think he's the grandson, but him and his boys, they do some good art, and it's they do sculptures, and it's really beautiful. I was looking at one of his latest paintings, and man, it's so nice. It's like a modern version of the mesas and the sunset and the clouds. But yeah, that's the kind of newer Hopi art that I would get, not the really colorful, vibrant ones. And more I like to stick to traditional stuff. But I'll also put some images of some of the Hopi silver I picked up yesterday. They're beautiful. So if you guys are interested in some Hopi silver, let me know. I can put you in contact with the artists for the paintings and also the silver. They're not on the Buy Hopi website. I let them know that that's available if they ever wanted to join and just put their art up there for others to see. It's free for our Hopi artists, and it just gives them another avenue for potential customers. We got a website, we have social media, and I'm hoping that it's going to help drive some sales their way. It would be nice for us to do a YouTube channel with interviews of the artists themselves and showing their own work, because a lot of the channels and videos that you see on YouTube and other platforms, they're produced by non-Hopis, and so you don't always get that same perspective as you would with if myself or anyone of my family would do an interview with one of the Hopi artists. It's a different kind of conversation. So that's something that I was thinking about doing. And then also I brought some of my equipment for some interviews. I wanted to do some interviews with some Hopis that live on the Hopi Nation, and just kind of get some of their them speaking Hopi, and them just talking about daily life on the Hopi Nation. And I like to put that on the Hopi Living in the City channel, because there again, a lot of the videos aren't produced or filmed by members of the Hopi Nation. They're all by non-Hopis. Most of them are done, most of the interviews. And I think it's very important for us to pass that knowledge on to our youth, especially the ones that are away at college, or ones that had to move off the Hopi Nation to pursue their education and their careers, and they're raising families elsewhere. They can have some ways to interact and maintain the language and teachings, and just see basically daily life on the reservation. That's helpful, in my opinion. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see some of those interviews, because I was thinking about trying to do at least one this week while I'm out on the Hopi land. So let me know. See, we got a little bit of sprinkles here. I suppose I could have got some trash bags and put the bags of cement in there too, but I'll probably pull off up here and put them in the front, because I don't want to waste that cement. I want to use it tomorrow over in Steamboat. refreshing Diet Dr. Pepper today. So I'm gonna pull off here and put my bags in the front. The mattress is covered up. It's right behind the window, but if the whole bed gets really wet, then that's a different story. But okay, I'll be back in a bit. Kukui, kukui. This is beautiful rain. I love the moisture. So I'm gonna pull off up here and put in the bags of cement in the front. Me, who's over here? I wonder if who ranches out this way. I know I wanted to go past what was it, to go see Danielle and her crew over there by Painted Desert Ranch. I'll be back. Okay, problem solved. Looks like we got a missing person alert from the Navajo Nation Police. So let me upload this and then I'll continue my ride to Winslow. Con it.